Hey everybody, welcome to Sports. I'm Ricardo. Lightbourn Sports are dedicated to all the Miami Heat fans and yes, even to the Miami Heat haters as well. I got something for them a little bit later on. Bahamas Basketball Federation Nationals now officially underway. Charles Fisher attended the opening ceremonies last night and filed this report.
Executive of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, Geneva Rutherford, did the official welcome for the players.
The shareholders and executives of the Grand Bahama Port Authority Limited extend a very warm welcome to about 800 team members, game officials, family members, and supporters who have traveled here in support of this major event. We know that there are teams here representing some 12 leagues from across many family islands, including Abaco, Eleuthera, Exuma, and New Providence. And we trust that this year's event will be even more enjoyable than the previous years.
Norris Bain was the keynote speaker.
Of course, to be here tonight, to be a part of the opening of the Bahamas Baseball Federation National Tournament that's been held on Grand Bahama, I believe, for the fourth year is certainly amazing. But I just want to say to you guys and how proud I am of baseball.
Last night was a good night for the Bahamas Baseball Federation as they handed out many awards. You'll hear about them coming up in the National Report. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Well, the Baseball Federation also into the day 2 of play, and here's what happened today. The 9-10 minor division, the Grand Bahama Little League defeated Exuma Little League 22-10. Freedom Farm Baseball League, Starboard Legacy 13-3. Junior Baseball League of Nassau shut out North Abaco Baseball 14-zip. In the 11-12 major division, Legacy Baseball held off Community Baseball League 8-7. North Abaco held off Long Island Baseball 9-5. Grand Bahama Little League topping Spanish Wells 9-1. And then the Junior Baseball League of Nassau had a pretty good one as well, as day 2 also won over Legacy 14-2. Now, as far as the 13-15 junior division, it was Freedom Farms outslugging Spanish Wells 10-0. Legacy Baseball and Junior Baseball League of Nassau played to a 4-4 tie. They'll use the runs to act the hits to determine that. And also Long Island Baseball over Grand Bahama Baseball League 7-2. Play continues at the hour and also tomorrow, and they'll be there with the championship on Sunday. We're going to have it for you at 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon right here on ZNS. Well, let me tell you that the BTC National Track and Field Championships is underway at the Plex, and I stopped there this afternoon just to get an idea of what you can expect over the next 2 days. The stadium grandstand is ready and will be filled in just a matter of minutes. The Nationals is an all-Bahamian event and celebration of 40 years of independence. The lights are being checked and ready for tonight. The time clock is in place and running. GB3A's president Cam Stewart says, hey, the ticket sales are also going well.
The ticket sales have been slow, but as you know, Grand Bahamians wait for the last minute to purchase tickets and to get involved. Today, the ticket sales has increased tremendously, so we're looking forward to a full house.
The athletes are mandated to compete if they're going to make that track to the World Games. Having the baseball nationals up against the track nationals, Cam answered that this way.
It doesn't interfere, but I think if we didn't have both of them on the same weekend, it would have been a bigger support. But as you know, baseball weekend is really June. The first weekend in June. For some reason, the last 2 years they've moved it to this weekend. So hopefully they'll get back on track and we can have different weekends for the functions.
So you're giving us 2 days of spectacular track and field.
2 days of spectacular track and field entertainment. And if you haven't bought your ticket yet, you should make your way down here to get it because it's going to be a treat.
Well, we did the Charlie Softly Rivers basketball camp also completing week 1, and Megan Shepard went to camp today to see how the hot shots were doing.
Give us a hand on that. Week 1 is done for the Charlie Softly Robbins basketball camp. The kids have been learning the basics in the sport and getting a chance to put them to use in a few games. Camp founder Charlie Robbins says the camp is in its 36th year and the kids have gotten a lot better over the years.
We watch kids come and kids go. Kids are getting better and better as the time goes on, so that means you're working harder and harder. They're coming a little bit more, with a little bit more basic than they usually do, and that, I guess I have to thank the PE teachers for that. They're doing a fine job with the basketball players at this time, so it's not as hard as it used to be.
Now, while the kids may have gotten better in the basics, Robin says there's still more work to be done in other areas.
But we still have to work on our dribbling, our passing. You know, once we start playing the full court, everybody wants to be. In my day, we used to call it Julius Erving, Michael Jordan. Now everybody wants to be LeBron James. So trying to get them to pass the ball is a task. So what I do is I brought out my awards this morning that we're going to be giving out next week so that they can understand that it takes more than just to shoot the basketball to make a good player, that you need to rebound, you need to pass, and you need to have good sportsmanship.
Now the camp currently has over 100 students, and Softly says they never turn down kids because the camp is all about keeping kids off of the street. Robin says he has more exciting news for the campers.
Finally, we got the Bahamas Basketball Federation involved, which bought I think 20 new basketballs to be given out in the camp, and they also was able to sponsor 4 college kids that are home from school looking for something to do. So we have them working here with us. 2 of them is here today, 2 of them is downtown, but they'll be up later on. So I'd like to thank them very much.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Total Sports.
And as I close out sports, for all those heat haters, I want you to take this. This is for the medicine you got to swallow. Put this on first because you're going to need this. And then I want y'all to suck on this because we got the championship for a year. That's sports.